cuffs are off, man. Get right. Too many left in these leagues, but I ain't gonna leave. I'ma get right. Get right. Down to the bottom and scratch it for all the.
Hey everybody, Adam Rank here.
What's up, everybody? It's Marcus Grant.
This is AJ Dillon of the Green Bay Packers.
I got to give a shout out to y'all at Get Right Fantasy.
If you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do you want to lose your league?
Our league. Check out the Get Right Fantasy Network.
You got to get right with the Get Right Fantasy Network.
And best of luck with your podcast. Appreciate the support.
And you're tuned in to watch my boys at Get Right Fantasy Network. Get you right. Enjoy the show.
But I tune in every Friday. Strategies provided, I will lock in every way. So go and roll your sleeves up. Yeah, go roll your sleeves up. And I'm getting down, cause I roll my sleeves up. And I'm getting right, cause I roll my sleeves up.
What up? What up? What up, world? We are back. I'm Anthony, aka Rasta, and this is Get Right Fantasy Network. And it is Wednesday, August 21st, and that means only 15. That's right, 15 more days until the start of the season.
It's almost
Week
here.
1, Ravens Chiefs. I cannot wait. And more. I don't know about more importantly because other people have things going on, but you and I have our home league draft, man, our main home league where my first time ever playing fantasy football was in this league. It's still going. You got me into this mess, and this is where we are now. So this is all thanks to Frank. Why Get Right even exists if you really want to get down to it.
Right. Dragged him in from work one day. Hey, you want to play some fantasy football?
I'm like, what is that? So it was good stuff, man, and I appreciate it. So we're getting excited, man. We have our draft tomorrow night, 7:30 Pacific. So we're excited, man, to get that thing going.
21 years, as you mentioned.
Yeah, man, 21 years. Ages us a little bit there.
Yeah, I'll let you all know.
We might have people watching this show that were like babies 21 years ago when we first started. Oh, man, don't even get me started. All right, man. So let's do it, bro. So, man, we got our last week of our tournament going. Only 2 mocks left of the mock draft tournament of champions.
Yeah, that seemed like it went faster this year than last year. And congrats to the people that made it. I mean, we're about to go into Friday is going to be the draft. The guys that actually play that whole league out. And
no, next Friday.
Right? Oh, next Friday. Oh, yeah, okay. So next Friday we're going to go for the draft. And that'll go for the $50. I mean, shoot, that's a pretty good deal. I was just talking with one of the guys, and he was saying, how he appreciates being in there, and it's really improved his game by drafting with us, and feels more prepared and ready for to try to go into his league and win.
For sure. And we got Ravens in the house saying, Ross and Frank's fire. What's good? How's it going, Ravens? Congratulations. He's moving on. He moved on. He'll be there on Friday.
Right.
So we're getting excited, man. So we're kind of
trade alert.
Let us know.
What's going on?
What's up, Philly Mike? Drop it in the chat. And while you do, we are kind of winding down the season now. So kind of turning the page on our draft prep. Starting to get into our in-season show schedule. Getting into waivers, trades, things like that. We'll tell you all about that as we get going. But Frank, while I get this up, why don't you tell the folks what we're here for here tonight?
All right. So tonight we'll be doing a real money draft at Underdog Best Ball Draft. We're just doing a $5 entry into the Puppy 3, which means it has a $1 million prize pool, about $200K going to first place. So that's not a bad bag.
I'll take it.
So if you want to join us here, make sure to go to underdogfantasy.com, download the free app, get the app store, sign up using the promo code GetRight, and just get ready to jump in the draft with us. We're literally going to do it right now. We'll tell you guys when to click. There's I'd say about 10-second or so delay. But if we click all about the same time, you should be able to get in the draft with us here. And we could all be drafting together for some real money.
For sure. And we're going to do the Puppy tonight. Of course, they got their big Best Ball Mania, $25 entry, $15 million in prizes, $1.5 million to first. That's what we did the last couple weeks. But they do have the Puppy 3 here. It's going to be 22nd pick. So if we're lucky, we might squeeze 2 in here tonight if we get going, depending on how fast it goes. And this, again, like Frank said, $5 to get in here. $1 million prize pool, 200K to first place. While we get you guys time to get your, of course, using that promo code GetRight, get your Underdog Fantasy apps out, get on the website, get logged in. If you're a new user, again, use that promo code GetRight when you sign up. Make that deposit real quick. We will count it down when we get in there. But before we do and give you guys time to do that, let's talk about Philly Mike OG's trade here. He says he's being offered Jonathan Taylor and Higgs. T. Higgs? Oh, okay. I was like, who the heck is that? Okay, yeah, T. Higgins for Tyreek Hill. He says his running backs are Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, James Cook, Zach Moss, Gus Edwards, and his wide receivers are Tyreek Hill, Michael Pittman, Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, and a bunch of other wide receiver twos. It is 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 flex.
2 flex.
Or 2 flex. There you go. So I just last thing you didn't include there is this redraft or dynasty, because some people have had their real drafts already. I know we've had a couple already done. Ambassador League is already drafted, so just let us know if it's redraft or dynasty. But Frank, which way are you kind of leaning on it here quickly, and we'll get started.
I don't think it's too bad. I like T. Higgins. He's maybe going to a different team. He hasn't settled over here in Cincinnati yet, right? Still contract talks. And JT's been pretty solid, but I guess he's getting long in the tooth. But so is Tyreek Hill. So I don't mind doing it. Honestly, I think the 2-for-1's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely getting that upgrade. At RB. I personally don't mind. I mean, Henry, Cook, Moss. Again, if this is redraft, which he says it is dynasty. So if dynasty, yeah, because Hill is getting older. Taylor's a little bit older. Higgins is still young. Again, trying for that
Higgins
contract. I mean, I honestly probably would take this. If anything, you have assets that you can still trade later. Again, just because you make the trade, you don't have to keep it forever. But I think these are assets you'll still be able to sell. Again, really kind of depends on when, if you feel like you're contending, you have some other pieces here. Maybe this trade, you start to, move Evans, move McLaurin, maybe get some rookies, get some picks, sell off Henry. And then maybe you just go into a quick turnaround rebuild, and you can maybe be a contender as soon as next year. Or if you do some interesting flips, you may even still be able to get younger and still compete this year as well. So I think you have some options with this team. So yeah, just keep us posted. Let us know how it goes.
I think Harris right now, because I think people are high with that whole injury. So you know what I mean? Like, I think that his stock is kind of a little rising right now. And some people might be interested in him, so you could, now that he gets JT, he can move on Harris and start with him and Henry, right? JT and
for sure.
Then you still got James Cook on the new team right there. You could flex that guy. Zach Moss also, new team, but I'm just saying Jay Cook starting over the Buffalo, and Gus Edwards getting the job over there in the Chargers, right? Or is it going to be?
I'd be trying to just move those running backs for a young wide receiver that you can build around, and then add your RBs later. So good stuff. We'll definitely get into that more for sure. He said it is a 12-man pick for round 1. It is super flex. He is on the clock. Let us know how it goes, man. Pick 4, round 1, super flex startup. Super flex. So who you going? That has to be Lamar, right? If Lamar's still there, because Allen
started.
Yeah, because it's going to go Allen, Hurts, Mahomes. So then Lamar, right? Is that your QB4 right now?
Yeah. I mean, I have both Hurts and Lamar, so don't get me wrong.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, Mahomes 1, C-Mac 2, CJ 3. I think that's an easy Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
I think that's an easy Josh Allen. 4-point or 6-point? Sorry, guys, we're kind of off the rails on this one, but hey, this is what we're here for. We like talking about real fantasy. Underdog ain't going nowhere. We'll get to them here in a second.
We'll get this stuff started.
Yeah, we like to help you guys out. And look at Nino. What's up, Nino? Welcome back, bro. It's been a little while. Yeah, said, what's up, my guys? Haven't checked in since last season. Well, welcome back. Yeah, he says he has a little question for later as well. We'll definitely have some dead time when we're in between picks, and it'll help us Yeah, it'll help us get through the draft here. So
picks and things are going on.
For sure. So what's up to everybody in here, man? We'll keep getting to these. Ravens, I see your question in here as well too. So we'll get into all this. Let's get this mock started. So we gave people plenty enough time to go get signed up and get with us.
Get the QB.
Yeah, go Allen.
Get a lamb. And I was like, no.
No, it's super flex. Yeah, don't even overthink it. Like Allen or Hurts, whoever you feel you like better.
I said, who do I? Maybe Lamar?
Yeah.
We're saying
Allen. What do I do?
Raven Show's doing Allen.
I don't think you could. I don't think you could pass at Allen.
Hold on, let me get into that. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll start.
No, I know. I'm just going there. Everyone's saying we got Allen. He said thinking Lamb. Nah. Yeah, Allen at 4. He went Anthony Richardson. Hey, Kendall won't hate that. He said he choked. I don't know why he passed on Hurts or Allen, but that's all right. I mean, he has a chance, but
hey, Richardson could be the next guy, man. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, it's not. I mean, at least you pick somebody that has QB1 overall upside. So I don't mind it. Get your guy who you want to root for. I like it. Way to buck the trend. I like that league. Allen at 105. He's an instant 105, right? Like you can't just keep letting him fall. That's crazy.
Yeah, I looked up the consensus overall super flex rankings is Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, CJ Stroud.
Oh, jeez. Oh, he said he's just kidding. He went Allen.
Not till 10.
Yeah, but so he went Allen.
He is young, so you get the youth. You never know.
There you go.
Keep updated, cuckoo.
He went Allen. He went Allen.
What's going on here? Perry's coming in here right here with us as a Cowboys fan. I don't think we want to pay CD. That being said, I would like us to trade for a U and a 3rd round pick. Sure, we're making 49ers broken, but players are actually happy. I think
we'll trade you CD for IU. Could pay him.
The latest news is that their talks are going good with him and Jerry. So that's the latest thing. So I'm sure they'll work it out. It's crunch time now. They can't wait around anymore. He'll get paid. They just got to work out the numbers now. For sure. All right, so let's get this thing going, man. We got Philly Mike in here giving us literally the whole draft in the chat. I love it. Keep it coming. Hey, those chats help us with the algorithm, so I appreciate those. Keep them coming. Each one to go.
So let's see. So are you on the screen, man? You guys ready to get in this thing?
Yeah, let's get ready. See, this is you guys countdown from 10.
Yeah, I'm going to count down from 3.
No, I know, but if you start now, then
I think it's just like 1 or 2 second delay. All right, so here we go. Let's try to get in this thing. We'll count it down. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, click. Not 3, 2, click on 1. Right? So for those of you guys who've seen Lethal Weapon, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, click. All right? So here we go. Or 3, 2, 1, click. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, click. Oh, it did the whole thing with the...
It's 280. I got 280.
Yeah, mine's doing the whole location thing again. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, mine just filled.
Oh, we're not going to be in there in the same one. Why did it do that? So yours is filled already?
Yeah.
Do you want to get another one and do that one on the side? You want to try it, or do you just want me to do mine and stream mine, and you can do yours? And you can we can kind of switch back and forth between our two.
That thing's in the way. Hold on.
It's going to be under your active.
Can I go back and forth between them?
Yeah, you just. I mean, it might be a little work. You could.
No, you know me. I'd get lost.
So it's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to just? We can do both, and like I can do mine, and while I'm doing my pick, we could bring up your draft and just keep switching to the share screen. So you could just bring up your share screen. Why don't we do that? We'll do two different drafts. Then we're not competing in the same one. We can talk totally open. So I'm just gonna go jump in one right now. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Jerry's calling now.
All right, I got 4 people in here. If you guys do want to join me here, try to share your screen. Ooh, we filled it. So try to share your screen and we can just kind of go back and forth. Sweet, I got 7 pick. I'll take it. I like 7. What pick did you get?
10.
10? Ooh, that's a tough spot. We'll see how these builds come together. All right.
What are you thinking about taking in the 7th?
Probably it's probably going to be Brees or Bijan. Maybe Jefferson will fall. It's tough. If Jefferson falls, I'd love Amon-Ra St. Brown at 7. We used to be able to get him at 7 early. So, Philly says, "Can he join the draft?" You could have. That's why we were counting it down. But he was thumbing out all those picks, and he's in the draft already. But yeah, we do these every Wednesday, so you can always come to us. So while we're waiting here for our drafts, respectively, to get started, Frank, why don't you go ahead and tell the folks who maybe are seeing this platform for the first time what Underdog is and what they're about and our partnership with them.
So Underdog's the best ball fantasy platform. Well, they do a lot of. Hold on one second. It's actually my pick.
Oh,
let me look. Who
see,
I'm on.
that's when I can't see what you got going on. So that's tough.
About
Ooh,
the
Jamar
draft.
Chase might fall to me here.
Nico
Come
Collins
on,
here.
I don't think it's gonna happen. No way, Ollie Jones. Oh wow, he goes Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase falling to me here at 7. I'll take it. There we go. So basically, I'm going to be in a Burrow build. Oh, Nino says he's in Michigan. Yeah, we're going to bring up the map here soon. And actually, you might want to check. I think they added Michigan. I think they did. Double check, Nino. And he says he might as well drop his question now. In a redraft, would you rather have Amon-Ra and Zamir or Jamon, Chase, and Monty? For me, it's Chase and Monty, and it's not even close, in my opinion. What about you, Frank?
At the redraft, would you rather have Amon-Ra St. Brown and Zamir or Jamar and Jamar Chase and Money? Yeah, I go Jamar Chase and Money.
Jamar Chase and Monty for you too? All right,
Yeah.
so 2-1 here. Chat, let us know. Who do you guys prefer? Amon-Ra and Zamir or Jamar Chase and Monty?
I can't even find my draft to share it.
Oh, nice. He says he loves that because he did that trade earlier. So sounds like he got the Chase and Monty side.
Nice.
Congratulations.
I
That's
mean,
a come up.
Amon-Ra is hard to give up, but I mean that's a pretty good offer.
Yeah. If it's a half PPR, like that's even better, I think, too. Because like Amon-Ra, there's a lot of touchdown upside in that Detroit offense. But yeah. All right, so I'm on the clock here again. It's only 22nd pick, so it goes quick. Probably gonna go Jalen Waddle here to pair up with Jamar Chase. So let's go ahead and do that. Where are you at so far, Frank? In your draft,
So
who was
far,
your
I've
pick at
got
110?
Garrett Wilson and Nico Collins.
Okay. Both week 12 bye weeks, though. Did
12
you
and
notice
14.
that? Oh, is it?
12 and 14, yes.
Oh, I thought they were together.
Garrett's week 12, Nico's
Oh,
week
that's right. Yep.
But thank you for the concern.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It's
Yeah,
a
he was
good
from
point of bringing it
14.
up because it does happen. I did it the other day when I didn't pay attention to my second QB, so I had to grab a third QB.
Yeah, just kind of be aware of that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm right in the middle of the draft. So I get Jamar Chase to fall to me, followed by Jalen Waddle. So that sets me up with a nice potential Burrow Tua stack later on. Of course, I'd have to, position myself against the Tyreek Hill team at pick 3. So we'll see as we get closer to Tua's ADP where he ends up landing. If I can get him as QB2, he goes about pick 121. Which for me, I'd have to grab him at 114. Because if not, then pick 3 has a chance to give him at 118 and 123.
How
I
do I
also
make the
like
string go
Miami
back?
stacks, so yeah.
Oh, it's my pick.
You have to change the dark mode, like up there, like where your money balance is.
Oh no, Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell are the next guys I'll have to take.
You
And
can't
then
take
here we
that if
go.
you have
Michael
Collins.
Pittman.
Go
I'm gonna
double
take
stack.
Josh Allen.
Ooh, this is gonna be hard for me. DJ Moore, Isaac Pacheco.
That's my first shares of Josh Allen there. So see how that goes. How do I turn this screen black? You know how to make
Mm.
it the dark version of
Yeah, I
this?
just told you, but give me a second. I'm on the clock right
Oh,
now.
sorry.
No, you're good.
What happens when we're on the
Pacheco or
show?
Tank Dell? Pacheco or Tank Dell?
I like Tank Dell.
Oh man, that
The
is so
Houston offense is
hard.
going to be
I gotta go
fire.
Pacheco.
Take a running
Oh
back.
man, that's so hard. I went Pacheco.
All right.
I gotta give me a nice little running back in there. I mean, I love running backs later, and I have no problem going zero RB, but I feel like I need to share Pacheco in case he goes crazy. And Tank Dell, there is two other mouths to feed there, plus Schultz might do a little something. You know, he's not seeing the field on two wide receiver sets. That's Diggs and Collins, and you know
Might
maybe they
have to
were.
take Michael Pittman, even though he's on the same draft bye week, but it's on week
Yeah,
14,
don't worry about bye weeks so much.
and it's going to be Pittman then.
I don't worry so much about bye weeks in my starting lineup, but like when you're picking some of the depth pieces, that's when if it's kind of a flat tier, then at least get a guy that covers one of your other guys' bye weeks. You know what I mean?
I should have dropped down and got Rashee Rice.
Yeah, that's kind of who I'm eyeing coming back here. I got 4 picks: Amari Cooper,
And he
T.
was
Higgins,
in week
Rasheed
6
Rice.
by. Damn it, I messed that up. Yeah, I wish we would have done that right now. Literally.
Laporta goes off the board, so I just got to dodge Cooper Higgins. Jalen Hurts goes off the board, so I just got to. I think I'm going to go Rice over Higgins and Cooper. His ADP's flying up now, pick 43. Oh, he took him. Of course he did, Stewie. Of course you did. All right, so do I go with the double stack with Higgins? Do I go with the upside pick in Cooper, kind of just a safe bet potentially with Amari Cooper? George Pickens, probably just to get a little upside in my lineup. This is where it'd have been nice probably to take Dell. So would you rather had Tank Dell and James Cook or Isaiah Pacheco and George Pickens?
Tank Dillon Cook.
I think so too. What do you guys think, chat? Tank Dell and who did I say? Tank Dell and James Cook or Isaiah Pacheco and George Pickens? What do you guys think in the chat? Let us know. Yeah, Raven's saying Dylan Cook too. Yeah, I probably should have went Dylan Cook. Ah. Or Dylan Pickens. What about Dylan Pickens? Yeah, Nina saying Dylan Cook too. Yeah, I messed up. I might have just lit my $5 on fire here, Frank. Might have lit it on fire.
I felt like I just did that by not reaching down for Rashee Rice.
He got sniped and I panicked. I didn't know what to do. But I also had Pacheco already, so I would have really had to be in on this Kansas City offense. But what do I always say? If you're going to be in on an offense, be in on an offense that's projected to be one of the top offenses or literally has arguably the GOAT at quarterback right now.
Yeah.
He'll take whoever's throwing him the ball or throwing the ball to or he's throwing the ball to. So McLaurin comes back. See, and I still might even get James Cook right here.
That's why I'm eyeing next is James Cook.
So
I don't think he's going to get to me, though.
James Cook. Oh, and this
I have to
Ollie
go Rashad
Jones, man.
White.
Are these guys watching the stream? You guys watching the stream right now? What's going on? Probably have to go Jalen Reed or Pitts. Probably gonna go Pitts. Nah. Yeah, because I could get like Watson later. So probably go Pitts here.
Don't take Cook. Oh, he's already got one running back, 2 right receivers, 1 tight end, 1 quarterback.
All right, so what's your team looking like right now?
Hold on. It's my pick now. And he just sniped me for Cook.
Ooh, so I got sniped for Cook too.
So it's like, should I take Rashad White, Joe Mixon, or Kenneth Walker? Joe Mixon has the same bye week as my other guys. Week 14. So I got 2 guys on week 14 already.
If I can get
You want to go with Walker?
Godwin on the way back. Maybe take a chance with the Dunze. Oh man, see, I just like so many running backs now. Go David Montgomery. I think I have him as my next highest. I have David Montgomery over Joe Mixon. Let's see. So Nino's asking, you guys like Kittle or Ingram more this year? I like Ingram more in a PPR.
Yeah. I think Ingram also.
Kittle more like in half or standard. If Ayuk gets traded, then it's Kittle over Ingram in all formats. But as far as value, you're going to get Ingram later. So there we go. Wicked Pompano saying, all those sleeves rolled up, bro. I'm about to be in just like a cutoff here in a second. All right, let's go, Dave Montgomery. Probably. All right. So I think I'm going to release a video later, or I'll probably just say it right now, but I might release a video later. What's up, Wicked? Glad you can join us, man, here tonight. Appreciate it. So I want to drop a video that is just kind of like my favorite picks at each position. So like, quarterback, one of my favorite picks, someone I just keep finding myself drafting for the most part, like that I feel like has so much upside at the best value pick, I guess you would say. And our boys, Kendall, Phil over on the Extra Point, Mike, they were doing, their kind of league winners and sleepers or guys to avoid and not avoid and all that stuff. So someone for me at quarterback would be Kyler Murray, wide receiver that I like. I mean, there's a ton of them. At different values, just depending on kind of what level. I'll kind of leave wide receiver out of it. But running back to me, David Montgomery. Like I feel like I leave every mock draft with David Montgomery. I just really like his value compared to what he's gonna do. What I feel like he can produce in that offense and his role. And let alone if there is an injury to Gibbs, everyone keeps saying, "Oh, if Demon gets hurt," but what if Gibbs gets hurt? We've seen Demon have a 3-touchdown game last year because of it. So yeah. So what are kind of some of your favorite picks that you kind of find yourself constantly, kind of leaving either every draft or every mock with this year? Yeah.
Well, I've done a lot of my mocks. Actually, have been having Mahomes and Kelsey as a stack. I've done it like 2 or 3 times already. But those are obvious. I think that people would like to have those guys. But as like the later picks, I've had let's see, not James Cook. Help me out. We're getting right here.
I'm on the clock. My bad.
And I can't think of the guy's name right now. Opposite James Cook, Chase Brown too. Basically, like the ones we've been talking about, both Cook and Brown over there. And then who was another guy here? Looking at Jameson Williams, seems like he's up and coming as well this year. Getting a couple of shows of him. And I'm trying to go down through the list here to remember who I had. You got me on the spot here. And
one of my wide receivers. Yeah, and it was just kind of on the fly. We didn't prep for it. One of my other guys, to give you a little bit of time to think there, at wide receiver, like I said, there's so many of them. But I feel like I have so many shares of Jordan Addison, like literally in real drafts so far this year, whether it be Dynasty or, again, a lot of mocks I do, a lot of best ball. He's one of my most drafted best ball players. Obviously, kind of held my breath when the whole foot injury happened, but it seems to be not too serious. Obviously, you don't like that he's coming into the league or coming in the season that way, a little banged up. But I just think in this offense with Kevin O'Connell, of course, there goes. I swear to God, every time I start talking about somebody, I get sniped like 1 or 2 picks ahead of that. They must be listening. But yeah, so anyway, Jordan Addison had a heart attack when he was getting hurt. I think this Kevin O'Connell offense, they want to pass the ball, 4th most pass attempts in the league. I just want pieces of that offense, and Addison seems like a nice, valuable piece where I'm getting him as wide receiver 4, kind of like your flex type guy or first bench guy. So, yeah.
This does not show it there. Oh. Not showing my bench people or who I got there.
All right. All right. So, what's your team looking like right now over there?
So now I started off with 2 wide receivers, Garrett Wilson, Nico Collins, and I got sniped there in the third, so I ended up going for Josh Allen. And then I came back with Michael Pittman. So three wide receivers, one quarterback. Came back and started grabbing my first running back in Ken Walker. Grabbed another one in David Montgomery. And now I just snatched up Jake Ferguson. So my starting lineup's basically set. And I just picked up Curtis Samuel to get the stack with Josh Allen.
Oh, you're not worried about that turf toe with Curtis Samuel?
I thought about it, but I was like, I gotta roll the dice, bro. I gotta roll the dice with that, right?
Yeah, got the stack with Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I was trying to get it. I forgot his name. Just right before him, I get the other wide receiver over there in Buffalo, but he wasn't going to fall back to me, and I was like,
Coleman?
oh, yeah, Keon
Shakir?
Coleman. Keon
Okay,
Coleman.
nice.
Which I thought was, get the rookie, it'd be a nice addition, but it just didn't work out for me.
For sure. Let's see. We got White Prime in the house saying, "What's up, guys? How's it going, man?" Nino says, if he were to do a video like that, his picks would be at quarterback Mahomes and Kyler, at running back Jonathan Taylor and Chase Brown. I do kind of find myself walking out with a lot of Chase Brown myself too. That's another good one. You mentioned him as well too, Frank. Amon-Ra and Godwin. I do like Godwin too. I find myself taking actually Mike Evans kind of at that 2-3 turn at the first half of the draft. If I picks like 1 through 4. I don't really like the wide receivers right there, but I like Evans kind of more than anyone. I just feel like I know what I'm going to get. Like, he may not have like wide receiver 1 overall upside, so to speak. So some people may feel like it's a reach, and of course he is getting older. But in redraft, I feel like I just plug him in. I feel like he's pretty much going to have a good, just a good day, for the most part. And if he doesn't have a great day, like I know he's going to bounce back, and like he can literally have a 2 or 3 touchdown game, and put up 100 yards a game. So yeah, I mean, just walking 1,010, it seems like 1,010. 1,210 would be nice. Anyway, all right. So I went Jordan Palmer or Josh Palmer. I'm sorry, Jordan Palmer. Josh Palmer with my last pick. So I'll run through my team here real quick.
Get Chase Brown right now.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to get that guy on my team, so that worked out.
All right, so my team right now, again, I was picking from pick 7. At quarterback, I'm sitting with Joe Burrow. At running backs, I have 3 of them so far: Isaiah Pacheco, David Montgomery, DeAndre Swift. At wide receiver, I have Jamar Chase, so the stack with Burrow. I have Jalen Waddle, George Pickens, and Josh Palmer. And at tight end, I'm sitting with Kyle Pitts. So I do have some backdoor stacks here. I have Tua still on the board with an ADP of 121. I'm at pick 114, so this is where I was talking about. I would have to take him, or I could wait till about pick 142 to get someone like Kirk Cousins to stack. I still see Tajay Spears here on the board. I think he's my highest ranked player. I'm not worried about quarterback, like I said, because I could go Tua or Kirk still get a little more value, so I will allow him to go around the turn.
I ended up come back and get Brian Robinson here too. Another guy that we've been targeting late there. So I'm really happy with my running back core now with Ken Walker, David Montgomery, Chase Brown, and Brian Robinson.
There you go. I have that Chase Brown, Brian Robinson stack, it seems like everywhere. Yeah. Like those my 2 guys, actually. That'd be another running backs that are on that video.
Yeah. We got to keep them going like that.
Yeah. I'm going to really put all those together. I'm going to put all those together. All right. So, Y Prime saying, talking about Keon Coleman, what are your projections for him this year? Are you close to a pick? You want me to answer this one first?
No, go ahead. I'm not close to a pick. I don't have my projections up yet this year, but I am going to work on it this week. I should have had it last week. I know we were talking. We're getting close. I don't know how to put out the numbers. I just think that he's going to have a good fantasy season. He's obviously with a high-powered offense that has vacated shots or opportunity targets. Yeah, thank you. The targets.
Gotcha.
So everything's in looking right. So I have been finding myself trying to draft that guy. You have a lot of upside, but he is a rookie, so you got to temper expectations sometimes.
He may not pop till the end of the year.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like in the beginning of the year you want to be like, oh, it's hot now. You know what I mean? He might probably finish strong I would say start slow, maybe possibly.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same way. I'm a Coleman guy. Not necessarily so much as far as like his as a draft prospect per se. I still think he has a lot to um, a lot to improve on. But for me, things that you can't teach are being 6'4" and being a nice red zone target there. Obviously, we feel Kincaid could be that as well. But yeah. Oh man, he goes to Gabe Davis. This guy Ollie just he has my team. Like he keeps sniping me for everybody that I want. So that's not nice. I guess we'll go with the double stack here with Tua. Yeah, let's get the Tua Waddle stack going. So probably good at quarterback with Joe Burrow and Tua. I'll be good
That's
there.
what I'm looking to get as a backup right now. Is Tua 3 picks away? It's either going to be Tua or Jared Goff.
Do you
Hopefully, I get
have
one.
any of their pass catchers?
Let's see. Well, we already did that mini stack with Curtis Samuel, but I'd have Garrett Wilson, Nico, and Pittman. So no, and I do get to pick up Tua
Yeah.
here.
So I don't know. Just my thing is Tua doesn't run. This is 4 point per passing touchdown. He doesn't run. He's not someone you typically want to have naked. I mean, you can build in a backdoor stack possibly with like Jalen Wright really late if you want to do something like that. Or who's the damn tight end over there now? John Smith. Like just make sure you have someone like that on your target late because an unstacked Tua is basically almost like a wasted pick. Like you're better off just waiting and going Aaron Rodgers to have that Garrett Wilson stack with Aaron Rodgers.
I just said 2 seconds ago.
I've been telling you. I started talking as soon as you were done. I thought I kept it within 20 seconds, but yeah. So anyway, I mean that's just my thing. But yeah, as far as Coleman, yeah, I just think he has a lot of potential. I want to target guys on good offenses, attached to good quarterbacks. You have the physical makeup, and vacated targets and opportunity. He's been starting, so I'll take my chances with him. Oh, this is so ugly right here.
That was ugly.
Guess we'll go Darnell Mooney and we'll build in a
panic reach right there. I should have took Dalton
backdoor stack.
I messed up.
Uh-oh, what'd you do, Frank?
I had Ray Davis in my queue, another Buffalo guy, the running back there, which I like. I was just going to look at him later.
Oh, and you autoed him.
And my pick was coming up. That's the turn because I'm at pick 10. So it comes really fast. The other ones take a long time, right? And I wasn't prepared to take the next pick. I'd made the one pick, but I was like, oh, I got some time. Let me just add some other people to the queue. And I wasn't like prepared. It happens. It's fast. You got to be prepared. You got to be like on your toes about what you're doing here.
For sure. Yeah, only 20-second picks. So
I can't even give you what I was thinking about on those guys, man.
For sure.
Getting right before the show didn't get me right.
There you go.
Feeling ready. I see the ceiling.
Yeah, let's switch. We could switch over to your draft. You got your draft up there?
Didn't show up your latest Davis. Yeah, throw it on there.
Switch it over to the other view.
Okay,
yeah, switch it to this type of view. Oh, and I gotta, guys, let me know in the chat when I gotta scroll down here. I got 4 picks away. Let me get this scroll down for you guys. So I'm in round 13. We're not too far apart. I mean, we started pretty much about the same time. Man, I need some wide receivers here.
Yeah, I'm at the beginning of round 13, literally right now. That Ray Davis pick was all bad.
All right. So I don't like this at all.
What pick are you at? Who are you picking?
I'm going actually with an Adam Thielen because I just need wide receivers. I feel like he'll get targets. Him and Deontay over there. Not a fan of it. It's going to be naked, but I needed a wide receiver, and they're pretty much all gone. It was Jahan Dotson, Ricky Pearsall, Demario Douglas, or Adam Thielen. So I decided to go Adam Thielen. I figured he'll actually be playing. They're terrible defense, so there's a chance he could be on the be on the field catching passes. at least maybe early in the season before he kind of winds down like he did last year. All right, so I'm in round 13. Where is that for you? What round is that? I can't see. It's too
13.
small on my screen. You're 13 too, so we're about the
13.
same.
I'm like 3 picks away right now.
Yeah. Okay, we just started around 14 here. I'm at the 14-6.
2 picks away.
All right, so I'm going to be going probably Rashad Bateman here, unless Stewie snipes me again if he's listening. I can also consider a tight end if he snipes me. I'll probably go Conklin. I guess Drake May, so I will go ahead and grab Bateman. So now I'm sitting with Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, George Pickens, Josh Palmer, Darnell Mooney, Adam Thielen, and Rashad Bateman. Don't love it, but if George Pickens hits and Palmer's just decent, and I can get some bye week fillers with these other guys, I like my wide receiver room. And I know a lot of people would probably like, Pacheco and Montgomery as your RB1s and 2s. Would I feel more comfortable had I picked somebody else instead of Pacheco? I think Dell we were talking about and just waited on Demon as my RB1. Still could add somebody like Spears and DeAndre Swift as my RBs 2 and 3. I might.
I just messed up again. Now I missed Cole Kmet's bye week. Same bye weeks. Damn it. Tight ends.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's the only thing I needed out of that guy. That was
That's
terrible.
tough.
I should have took Benson or something.
I told you to look for
There's a lot of guys on week 14 that I like.
mine's 12. Yeah, my bad bye week is 12. I like a lot of teams on week 12 bye, which is one of the kind of the bye nados. You have Atlanta, Buffalo, Cincinnati, Jacksonville, Jets, and New Orleans. So obviously Buffalo players, I like Cincinnati players. Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, love all three of those guys. T. Higgins, I like him at value. Buffalo, I'm big on Cook. I'm big on Shakir, Coleman. Not big on Samuel, but Allen. And even Ray Davis is a little exciting super late, like you were saying. And then Atlanta, Pitts, London, Kirky Cousins. I even took Darnell Mooney here. So yeah, I like those guys on week 12. Week 12 bye. So I'm gonna go Marshawn Lloyd here, a little backup running back.
4 more picks.
Probably
for round
good
15
there.
here for me.
Yeah, I just made my round 15. I went Marshawn Lloyd. Might come back with either Kate Otten or Ben Sinnott.
Ben Sinnott, man. Take
Mm-hmm. Or I might do the same thing and go Jonnu Smith too. Get the triple stack with Tua, Waddle, and Jonnu Smith.
Right.
So we'll see what happens here. Oh, there goes Kate Otten. Do I think they're really going to throw the ball to Jonnu Smith? No. But I'll take him just in case he does. 1 week. Maybe week 15, 16, or 17. I'll take it. All right. Sorry, we got going here. Chat was going off on here. Let's see. Philly Mike says he's from New York. So he's Philly Mike, but he's from New York. I'm in California. Frank and I are in California. I'm in Southern California. He's in Northern California. But yeah, we got guys here on Get Right all over everywhere. We got Robert in the house. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for joining us. Just doing some best ball here tonight. Yeah, it looks like Jonnu Sinnott gets sniped two spots ahead. Damn. 2 more picks. All right. So Robert in the house. What's up? Hopefully, guys, if you're watching right now, whether it's later or live, hit that like and subscribe button for us, man. It really helps us out as we continue to grow. We just hit 1.2 thousand subscribers. So again, appreciate you guys for all the support. It's been fun these last 4 years going with you guys. So hopefully we continue to grow here keep bringing championships to the Get Right community. So yeah, if you're new, hit that like and subscribe button for us, guys. Make sure you check out our affiliate channels as well. The links are down in the description. So check out everything we have to offer from our private sleeper channel. We do a mock draft tournament, which is basically winding down now as we're getting close here to the season. So we're not promoting it as much because it's pretty much full. We got people on standby. So it's kind of, better luck next year. But again, make sure you guys get in the description and support our guys, Kendall and Phil over on the Fantasy Football Tavern and the Extra Point. So yeah, we'd appreciate that. So getting back here to the chat, Y Prime says, what do you guys think of Achan as not quite the lead back? Is he worth drafting as a RB2? So are you taking Achan as an RB2?
Yeah, I like him as an RB2. I'm high on Achan. I think he'll have a healthier year. The only thing that held him back was some injuries last year. I don't think that his touches are going to be eaten into as much this year. And you see what he could do. I'm happy with him at 2. I'm happy with him at 2 over like guys like Gibbs.
Okay.
Like I'd move Gibbs to round 3 at this point.
I'm coming up on my pick here, so give me a second.
9 picks away. My draft board's on the screen here. As you can see, we only have 2 more picks to go. We're probably gonna have to run another one back, Anthony.
I want to run one again so we can get together. Yeah,
we're already pretty much done with this. This is already like
actually, we can pretty much just finish this out. I'll just set an auto pick for my last pick. So we'll get this thing started. Let's get these things off the board.
To finish my last 2 here.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll switch over to mine. So just all right, real quick, just on mine. My take on Achan. I don't like him as your RB2 because to get him as your RB2, that means you probably took Christian McCaffrey 101, and you're going to have Achan at the 2-3 turn.
He's good in the second round. I guess I didn't realize that you were saying as like RB2.
No, yeah, he's just saying, and I'm being more technical while I'm answering the question, kind of being not like a smart ass in a bad way, but just kind of presenting it to people this way. As far as if he's going to be your RB2, that means you took an RB in round 1 because he's going at like that mid-second to, maybe you get him on the 2-3 turn, but we see him going like as early as 2-6. Like you used to be able to get him like mid-third, but not anymore. I'm not buying in on his value right now. I think it's a little much, but that's just me. I think it is the upside there. Absolutely. Obviously, his numbers, efficiency. I mean, it's literally the best 7 yards per carry, something crazy, like astonishing. Like at one point, it was like 13. In the year. So as far as that goes, I don't think there's any issue with him, and his ceiling, right? But getting him as an RB2 means you're going to be so behind in wide receiver. And just because that's where a lot of people are going right now, it might hurt your build, whether it's even a 2 wide receiver. If you're playing any kind of, half or full PPR, might be tough to have him as your RB2. If you are going to take your chances on him, I like doing it by grabbing an elite wide receiver first, whether that's, that Amon-Ra, an Achan, because, you can get him kind of in that mid-draft area and get him on the way back on that turn. So if you do believe in him, you're going to have to believe in it as your RB1 and kind of build from there and just
should I get a third tight end or should I go for my guy Taysom?
I went tight end. I ended up going with the double stack. I ended up grabbing just Gesicki to stack with Burrow. So I have the triple stack with Chase, Burrow, and Gesicki, and then I have the Miami stack with Tua, Jonnu Smith, and Jalen and Waddle.
Nice.
And Pitts is my tight end 1 though. Overall. So I kind of like how I did that actually.
There's a couple of little mistakes in there, but that's all right.
There you go.
All right, well, we could leave this window. Let's go back to the drafts here.
Yeah, so we're all done here. Let me close this out. Stop sharing this for a second.
What's going on here?
Let me
just got all wonky.
Get this going. Let's see. Nino saying crazy how the season's just about 2 weeks away. What else do we got in here? Thoughts on Braylon Allen and Colby Parkinson in deeper leagues, the Rams tight ends. We kind of saw Allen flash a little bit last year. Parkinson, they did sign. I don't really see him so much as a receiving tight end. But I think that's also why, Cup and Puka Nacua are going so high, because I'm pretty much without Higbee being there. I feel like the targets are going to be funneled there. And then there's that Washington kid that you want to keep your eye on as well, too. And I think Van Jefferson's still there. No? I'm going to say Van Jefferson's still there, too. And we saw him have some good weeks last week or last year when Cup missed time. So, yeah.
I need beer.
There you go. All right, go grab it real quick, Frank. I'll just get through some of these chats for a minute, and then we'll come back and get
All right,
another,
we got another
puppy
one
going.
going?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
All right, so Frank will be back. So Raven's asking, can you guys rate my team from my friends in Keeper League? I asked Monday, but I think you guys thought I was talking about the Get Right Fantasy mocks. Oh, yeah, that's when I was like, oh, I thought you took someone else. AJ Brown, pick one. So, yeah, I'll give you a quick feedback on it while we have a little bit of time here in between drafts. He says it's a 12-team, head-to-head, full PPR, 3 keepers, sleeper, I assume on sleeper, 1 quarterback, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, 1 tight end, 2 flex, kicker, and defense. So we have Lamar, Connor, Montgomery, AJ Brown, Puka, Andrews, Ayuk, Jordan Reed, Moody as the kicker, and the Steelers defense. So starting wise, obviously, can't say anything bad about AJ Brown and Puka. Those are 2 top picks. Lamar, top, quarterback. These are value kind of RBs here, and Connor and Montgomery, but I do like them. I'll probably have a couple teams that may have this pairing on them this year. You have Ayuk in the flex and Jordan Reed in the flex. I'm sorry, Jaden Reed. Keep calling him Jordan Reed. Jaden Reed in the flex. So, I don't mind it. Ayuk is a little scary, but glad it's not dependent on him. Let's see who you got as a bench. Zach Moss, Gus, Shakir, Myers, Dowdle, Rashawn, Slayton, Quentin Johnson, Jatavian Sanders, and Bo Nix. So I'm good with everybody there except for like Slayton and Quentin Johnston. They're going to be your first, guys you drop for whoever's hot on the waiver wire this year. But yeah, I think your starters are fine. And, you have some stuff here. If it hits, you might be able to package up and increase, your starters. But otherwise, I think it's pretty solid, pretty balanced. What do you think?
You like Quentin Johnson? I don't know. I didn't Quentin Johnson, Shakir.
No, I said, yeah, that's what I said,
Yeah.
except for Quentin Johnson and Slayton. Yeah,
Jatavian Sanders.
that's why I said those would be the first 2 that you
you
drop. So
Quentin Johnson and Jatavian Sanders are roster spot holders just in case I need to make drops. Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh, that's literally what we just said. I should have read down a little farther.
Yeah,
So.
no, you just posted it. It came up fast.
Yeah, there you go.
Brock Bowers or Dallas
Bowers or Dallas Goddard. I'll take
Bowers.
Goddard. Oh, really going back? I'm not a believer in this offense, and I think, especially after watching receiver. I don't know if you watched receiver yet, but after watching it and seeing how much he's demanding the ball, he's going to get like 220 targets this year, like Devontae Adams, but like he might have 98 catches. Like that's how bad it could potentially be over there. So we'll see.
Oh, that Brock Bowers would have that many touches?
Yeah, I'm just saying because like they're just going to run the ball, and then when they do pass it, it's always going to go to Devontae Adams. Like like he'll be triple covered, and Minshew's going to have to throw it to him. Minshew named the quarterback over there. I actually liked Adams a little more until Minshew was named the QB1.
Because of that, it's finally going to give somebody to throw to, because last year they didn't have anybody Adams. You know what I mean? I think that Bowers, could open up some space for. It helps. I just think.
There's been like 2 rookie tight ends that have done anything. Evan Ingram is rookie year, and Kyle Pitts, believe it or not, is rookie year. Just didn't have the touchdowns, so over 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Other than that, nobody's really done anything that rookie tight end. Like look at Kincaid, right? I mean Laporta. You can say Laporta last year, right?
Just saying, what are you going to get out of Dallas Goddard? I'd rather go for the upside in Bowers if there is any upside. Then
I just like that he's attached to a way better thrower in Jalen Hurts in an offense that I think is high powered.
I forgot who said the stat that he in the red zone he even gets pulled out.
That's okay.
You don't even have like touches in the red zone, dude. He got like 2 touches, 2 looks last year in the red zone.
Yeah, he was hurt. They had the whole offensive issues. Like he's one of their weapons. I'm not targeting him.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I really don't like either of these guys. Like I'd rather just take like literally Conklin or Kate Otten over these guys.
Really?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because like where these guys are going in your drafts, I'd rather not spend on the tight end at that spot. I would just wait. Like to me, the difference between those guys And K.
And the
Dotton
later
and
guys, not
yeah,
much. Right?
who's on the field 95% of the snaps, going against what you're talking about with Goddard, how they're pulling him off the field. K. Dotton played 95% of snaps last year, had a big, usage in the playoffs as, he continued to build that rapport with Baker. Obviously losing the coordinator hurts, and then you got, Tyler Conklin, who was playing with basically trash at quarterback. No offense to the quarterbacks there. You guys are a lot better at what you do than what I do on a professional level. So I don't mean it like that, but they haven't been the greatest. People throwing him the ball, and he's seen 87 targets the last 3 years in a row. So again, I'll take 87 targets at the tight end position week over week. Just knowing that's going to happen and see what happens from Aaron Rodgers, especially. So yeah, I'll take Otten or Conklin at their value over Bowers and who else did he say here? Goddard. Yeah,
Goddard's
for sure.
Compared to Bowers,
they're about the same. I mean, Bowers goes in. Goddard goes in between Bowers and Conklin. Like, let's say those guys are 3 or 4 rounds apart. Goddard's going to split the middle on those guys. So anyway, so we see your guys' questions. We'll get going to those. Let's at least get this draft started, and we could do more in the chat once we get going in the draft here. So now that we got the whole situation figured out, hopefully this time, I'll bring up the board here.
Well, you're right.
And let's get into another one. Knock this thing out. Where are we at? Puppy 3.
Puppy 3.
And go enter. All right. So you ready?
Wait. Was it on again?
The Puppy 3?
No, I know the other with the countdown.
Unless you want to do Baseball Mania, do Baseball
Mania. Yeah, we could do the Puppy 3.
No, we can do Puppy. It's 20-second picks.
Week.
It'll go. Yeah, it's 20-second picks. We'll end with the Baseball Mania.
We still have one more peak week,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll end with that one then.
All right. So you ready? You on that screen?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, and click.
Okay. It's getting filled. I got 3 waiting, 4 waiting.
5, 4, 3,
3 waiting,
2
waiting. Yeah,
1.
we're in the same one. We should be in the same one.
And it just started?
Yeah, it's going to start here.
All right, hopefully we're in the same one here.
There he goes.
All right, and you're at pick 7. You got a good pick. I don't see myself yet, which means I probably have 12. Damn it, I have 12. All right, well, this is great. Fantastic. Oh, I lost my $5. Well, I just wasted $10 tonight. No, I'm just kidding. We get to draft with you guys here. Check out ADP, see where guys are going, see what we can do on these different spots, and who knows, might win ourselves $200,000 in the process. All right, so
you don't like 12?
As we're getting, huh?
Nah,
it's a bad spot. I like it in Superflex, not so much in 1 QB. I miss out on the Elite 8. I don't get at least AJ Brown at 9, and I'm going to be like looking at Marvin Harrison Jr. and like Garrett Wilson or
so if Brees Hall
Jonathan
drops
Taylor.
I think I'll do a hero RB build with Brees Hall.
There you go.
As the anchor. I like him over Bijan this year. I had Bijan last year. I know that some things are changing. Maybe he has a breakout. But I really like seeing what Brees Hall was doing on a shit team. Hopefully with Aaron Rodgers and everything kind of straightening up over there. And they have an incredible defense at the Jets. I think they have.
Whoa! AJ Brown goes 101.
What the fuck?
And you see that?
That's crazy.
Wow!
Somebody's throwing away $5 too.
Someone's trying to throw away $5. Tresner's saying that's what I need at 112. I need picks like that to happen. Although it's still somebody that would go before me, but yeah. Tresner's saying, "What up, boys? How's it going?" But yeah, let's get back to Nino's question here. You're on the clock, so I'll read it off, and then you can take over, and then by then it'll probably be my pick
here.
All right, so I'll read this, and then you can recap all that. So thoughts on my 10-man redraft: Lamar, Love, Kamara, Monty, Ford, Brian Robinson, receivers: Jamar Chase, Adams, Cup, Deontay, Josh Palmer. Tight end room is Ingram and Fairmouth. What do you think about that team in a 10-man?
I didn't see it. Hold on. Let's send a couple things. Where are we at? Oh, there it is. Thoughts on the 10 team and redraft as well. Lamar and Lowe's QBs. Nice. Kamara.
Oh, see, I knew it. It's going to be Puka and Marvin Harrison here on the turn.
Adams cut. How'd you not end up with higher running backs though than 10 team?
Wow, Robinson. Jefferson fell to the 110 in this draft, man. I
I think
could
you
fall
kind
a
of
little
like
bit
waited a while because
farther.
would you go Jamar Chase, then
Yeah.
Devontae Adams in the cup, and then you finally took Kamara like in the. But I like Ford and Rob, Deontay Johnson, yes, Josh Palmer, and Pat Freiermuth. That's decent. You're content.
Yeah, I mean, Lamar Chase, Love, Kamara. Yeah. It, it doesn't feel like I feel like in a 10 team, I would have liked to walk away with one of the top 6 tight ends. Like, I
Yeah,
think you need that positional advantage. The tight end is a little more important in a 10 team league, especially when there's kind of 6 guys we feel like that are going to kind of score pretty consistent points each week. Whereas before we just kind of had Dodge, Andrews, and Kelsey. Whereas now there's like 5 or 6 guys that you could potentially be facing each week. So I'm not even a fan. The guy who punts tight end like crazy. I'm not a fan of really punting tight end this year. I kind of find myself grabbing that 5th or 6th guy. Or if I'm really kind of stretching it out, heading into that Ingram Kittle tier, just depending on what wide receivers are available then. So that's my only, thing. Again, he did get Ingram, so he kind of grabbed that last part of the tier. I just think, I'd want a little more in that position. I would have liked to have known who else was available instead of Adams. We were just talking about that. And again, I'm not personally a Deontay guy. I don't mind Palmer where he got him. So I'd like to know what your other options were with Adams and Deontay. But other than that, yeah, as long as it's full PPR with Kamara as your RB1, with Demont and Ford, B Rob, I like that running back room. So if I had to rank it, I'd give it like a B minus in a 10 team. But you can work some trades. Yeah, he says he's trying to work some trades, but it's tough. Yeah, because it's early, man. There's no points scored right now. Values. There's only certain guys where their values actually changing.
yeah. There's no injuries yet. No
I mean,
major
there
injuries
are,
or
but like
no, not major. Not like
no,
last
yeah, I was
year.
gonna say like no one's
Last year
out for the year. Like,
people were
yeah,
dropping like flies. Quarterbacks were dropping like flies. Give it a week or two, and then
yeah,
when somebody has needs, it opens you up. You know what I mean? Like you have to have somebody. Like things happen. The week start, the season
for
starts, and
sure,
again, needs open up basically.
for
So to
sure.
not be rushed about that.
All right. So Frank, you're
Oh,
on
I'm
the
on the
clock
clock.
here. Frank went on Raw at 107. Again, we had AJ Brown go 101. We had Justin Jefferson fall to the 110, so that's interesting. Jonathan Taylor sneaks into the first round at 111. We have Frank going with his third wide receiver, DJ Moore. I like that pick. He was definitely something or someone I was considering there. Um, let's see. What am I going to do here on this turn? Do I double tap wide receiver? Do I try to get advantage at tight end? Do I dare see who's going to come back to me at 60? Pick 60? DK Metcalf, I would have liked. I don't like either of these guys here. So I think this is where I'm just going to go Josh Allen and decide what I'm going to do. Yeah, Tank Dell, Henry, DK Metcalf, all the guys I wanted. They left me with no one.
Took Josh Allen. Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to reach. Well, I'll go. I don't really have a lot of flowers. Let me grab some Zay flowers, actually. I should get some couple shares. I don't really have too many shares of Zay flowers, so we'll see what happens. But I try to gain my advantage here at quarterback. Who knows if that's the right choice or not, but I get to set myself up with Coleman possibly later. Of course, we were talking about him, Shakir. Not a Samuel guy, so it'll probably be either Shakir or Coleman, depending on who's there. And yeah, there was such a drop on running back
Yeah,
there.
I'm looking at running back maybe Travis Etienne and there goes Sam Laporta. So there goes that idea. Maybe Travis Kelsey. Um, it is in the fourth. I might wait a little longer though, still too.
Yeah. See, if I was smarter, instead of going Josh Allen Flowers, I probably should have went Allen Kincaid. Just got that stack. If I knew what I was doing. Oh, I hate the 12 pick. You have to reach so much. Those back-to-back picks. All right. So what else we have in the chat here?
I'm gonna wait.
Who'd you go with?
Tight end. I went with Pittman.
Yeah, I just can't do Pittman, man. Can't do it.
You don't like Michael Pittman?
No.
I'm happy with him.
I don't think he scored touchdowns, man. Plus, I really like A.D. Mitchell late, so I like to leave myself open for that, which is also why I don't find myself taking Pittman a lot. Again, 6'1", 4'3". You can't teach that stuff. That's just God-given ability.
Yeah.
See if you can harness it and put it to use. All right, so we got IQ Talent in here. He says he's so stuck on the 102. Maybe when I was talking about our picks. So there we go. Tresner, throw it out. We pretty much threw out our first draft, if that's what you're referring to. We got Joe Ortiz in the house. What's up, guys?
That was a warm-up.
We had to get that out of the way real
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, good thing that wasn't a best ball, man. That would have sucked.
What was the best ball?
Let's see. Nino's going to check on that Devontae pick. All right. So Y Prime said he did 10-man draft 2 weeks ago. Tyreek Hill, Pacheco, Devon Achane. Little Miami stack there. DK Metcalf, Mahomes, Amari Cooper, Zamir White, Ford, Jonathan Brooks, Rashid Shaheed, Brock Bowers, Jets defense. What do I think? I don't think it's bad. I don't like the Achane Hill stack. Not just in a 12-team redraft, but again, I understand it. Again, high-powered offense, and again, if there is an injury, there is some upside there. I don't like this Zamir White pick. Unfortunately, I would have taken like Ford or Brooks over him, and then I'm okay with Shaheed. We just talked about Brock Bowers. Not really a fan, but Jets defense is going to be good. So there we go. Hey, Drunk Squidward in the house. What up, Drunk Squidward? Long time no see. How's it going, my guy? Franco's Joe Mixon.
Yes, I need to get a running back in there.
Nice pick. Nice pick. Nice pick. Nice pick. Nice pick. Nice. Oh, of course, Frommie.
You know what I mean?
Frommie, you didn't want to just take Pitts instead. You had to go take Kincaid without Allen. I don't understand. Why not let him fall to me, man? Come on.
Oh, it's John Skidward. Yeah. What up, dude?
Yeah, what's up? Y Prime says he needs that in help. I agree. Tresner says Drake London didn't score TDs either. Look where he's going. Yeah, but he has Kirk Cousins throwing to him now, and Kirk Cousins has supported.
You're on the clock.
I know. I got my take, man. I'm good.
All right. I just wanted to.
No, I appreciate you. No, always keep reminding me. Always keep reminding me. Yeah, always keep reminding me. So I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts here, and then I think I'm gonna go Chris Godwin. Actually, I probably should have taken a running back, but you know what? I'm gonna go Godwin. Kind of set up a backdoor Baker stack later if I get boxed out at quarterback. Actually, I don't need quarterback since I have Josh Allen. So actually, Baker's a perfect guy to target late. I'll have that stack, and I can even go Otten as well. Kind of setting up my.
Ken Walker just got sniped out of me. I was looking.
Oh, there you go. That's who I was kind of considering. It was him or Rashad White too. But yeah, so going back to
CJ Stroud myself right here to get my stack that I need.
Oh, there you go. With Nico, right? You took Nico.
Yeah. And then I'll try to look for Jared Goff late for Amon-Ra.
Yeah.
So
Tresner was saying, "You're what?"
I end up getting Stroud here. Is what I said.
Oh, you got him. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So Drake Leonard didn't score TDs either. Look where he's going. I was saying, of course, he's with Kirk Cousins now, who supported a talented wide receiver one, obviously in Jefferson. So people are seeing that correlation and assuming he has the talent to produce a wide receiver one, whereas every quarterback he's been with prior to this has not. I like that DMOT pick by King MJB. I guess I'm not leaving this one with him. God, I hate the 12 spot. Trunk Twitter said Pittman 8 with AR-15. Bro, I'm pretty sure one of those touchdowns came on like a 60-yard screen that he threw like a 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage and just got blocked kind of well. And that was kind of it. I think.
That's all that
So,
happened.
yeah. So, I don't know, man. Ant says 17% Pittman. He'll take it every time. There you go. Raven said he might have gone Higgins over Pittman. Was that ever a consideration there?
Higgins over Pittman?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're just kind of switching it up. Go Pittman this time.
No,
Feeling
I
a little
like
Pittman.
Pittman though, but I mean, I could have not. I could have chose Higgins as well. I wouldn't have been
No, that's what he's
upset
saying.
about that.
Oh, so you wish you would have maybe gone Higgins instead if you had to do it over?
No, I would I like the way I have it right now.
All right, you're on the clock. You're on the clock. We got Daniel Esperanza in here. How's it going? Hopefully, you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button for us here as we continue to grow over 1.2 thousand. Got Frisch and Frank in here doing this puppy 3. $5 buy-in, 200,000 to first place. Frank's going Ramondre Stevenson at the 7-7. Very nice. I'm up in a couple picks here.
Get another running back in there. It's slow on running backs.
For sure. Joe saying, are the results in for tonight's draft? I literally looked at team 1, and whoever was in team 2 on that draft, I believe I kind of liked. So I don't know. But that's as far as I got, Joe. That's as far as I got. The results will come out tomorrow. Don't worry. Don't worry. So Y Prime was saying thanks. We appreciate it. We got Blake in here. Looks like a new name to me. Blake Cannon says, need your opinion. He had the 109 in a 12 team. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, this is easy. Keon Coleman for me. And I have to go get my guy, Jordan Addison, right after. So let's go Coleman. And
we were just talking about Keon Coleman.
Let's just keep putting the eggs in the basket, my guy. Putting the eggs in the basket. I'll buy the dip. Jordan Addison as my wide receiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going true 0 RB. Pretty sure I just lit this on fire. Yeah. Probably should have went Mostert there instead, but I got excited. But that's all right, man. Who knows? I might have just made myself 200,000 with that pick. But he says, I need your opinion. He had the 109 in a 12-man. He got AJ Brown. Very nice. Then Pacheco, Kamara, Ayuk, Pickens, Love, and then Rashee Rice. Is that any good? I do like it. I'd have to maybe know a little more. Like, are we talking 3 wide receiver, talking full PPR, half PPR? If this is a full PPR team, I really like it. If it starts 2 wide receiver, I like it even more. If it start 3, it's a little iffy, but I still do like it. I think that's good Rashee Rice value as your wide receiver 4. And then I would just like to know who your quarterback. Oh no, he had Jordan Love as the quarterback. I guess I'm in best ball mode at the moment, so I'm kind of thinking stack. I think Love will be fine for this type of team. So yeah, you have your alpha 1 and AJ Brown. I like the running back room and Pacheco and Kamara. I think Pickens and Ayuk are fine. Again, question marks with Ayuk. Hopefully he stays with the Niners. I like it a little better. And then just hopefully we get some competent QB play with Pickens, and defenses don't just completely take him out and make Roman Wilson. And I think that's where Van Jefferson is. And Van Jefferson beat them. So, yeah. Trezor saying backdoor Baker. Yeah.
How do you feel about the super stack? I think I could come back and get Dalton Schultz as my tight end, along with CJ Stroud and Nico Collins.
I don't hate it. I like the correlation. Get that triple stack. Remember, I did that in my last draft. I triple stacked both of them, tight end, wide receiver, quarterback.
Wait for him here.
Tua, who was it? Tua, Waddle,
2
Smith,
rounds.
And then who else did I stack? Oh, it was Gesicki, Chase, and Burrow. So yeah, I'm for the triple stack.
Nice. Let's do it.
I kind of like that stack a little better than the quarterback to wide receiver, actually. So Daniel Esperanza says, should I drop Marquise Brown? My initial, just without even reading any more of that, is yes. I'm not the biggest Marquise Brown fan, so like he wouldn't even already be on my team. But again, let alone with this injury now too.
They were
So he says, should
Browns.
I drop Marquise Brown and have a better player, or have better wide receivers and get a different player? So I'd be looking. I mean, maybe just trade him. Don't just drop him. Like maybe go to the Mahomes team if you're not the Mahomes team and see if you can get something for him. Some kind of maybe rookie. Maybe try for like a Corum. Some like an RB3, RB4 type, or maybe like some rookie that you think might have some upside. Brian Thomas Jr. You're not going to get like Neighbors or anyone like that, I don't think, for him. But yeah, take a chance on someone who has some question marks, but has some upside. And yeah, I'm just not the biggest Brown fan. Just my opinion. What about you, Frank?
I'm in agreement.
You agree there? All right.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
Unless you want to add anything to it, or you just going to move on?
No, I didn't even hear the whole thing. Sorry. I was like,
Oh, okay. Well, give me your take real quick. What's your take on Brown?
On which Brown? That's why I was like
Marquise Brown, Hollywood.
Oh, Marquise
Hollywood.
Brown. Nah. I thought he was in a good spot when he got there. I think he was going to get some shots. Barashi Rice not getting that suspension is not helping him. Kelsey looks like, like he's back. He's going to be the man again. You know what I mean? You see the behind the back pass we were just talking about the other day.
Yeah.
Which would, be detrimental to anybody else that's on the team. And you got Xavier Woody over there as well. So I think that, with the injury given to him, he's kind of like, I wouldn't hold on to him. But he might be a waiver wire guy for 1 week. I just don't see how he's going to get the production over there now.
Yeah. All right, good stuff. So for going 6 wide receivers,
scroll up on your the
oh, good stuff. Someone said that. Appreciate you, chat. So for me, it's been a couple rounds behind.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, guys. We get excited here, playing for real money. That's what happens to you. We're focused on the draft, not as much the screen. Looking at our draft screen instead. But yeah, so what was
I'm
I?
glad I waited on that pick with David Njoku. I ended up taking Romeo Dobbs, and Njoku's still coming back to me. I'm like 1 pick away if this guy doesn't take him.
Ooh, very nice.
Just take him right here, and then I can still come back and get.
We shall see
the stack later on. But I need
there
to get a tight end or two here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
not me. I already got mine, and again, Otten's calling my name. I went Kyle Pitts, bro. I told you I want one of the top 6.
You got one in. You got a top guy this year.
I told you, dude. I'm leaving every draft with the top 6. Yeah,
which is odd. He doesn't do that.
And that should tell you how important I think tight end is this year.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many of them that are actually viable. It's like a real position now. Like you have to kind of pay attention to it because it's not just like if you didn't get Kelsey before, it's just like, well, screw tight end. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not competing.
Yeah, you're not competing.
If it wasn't Kelsey or Andrews, just the last year or two with Andrews. So again, that's what it is. So just recapping my draft real quick, something I just want to quickly point out here, Frank. So you guys know I went 6 wide receivers, 1 quarterback, and 1 tight end through my first 8 picks. When it came back to my picks 9 and 10, I was still able to get at running back and literally a true 0 RB. I was able to get Tony Pollard and Jerome Ford as my RB 1 and 2.
That's why they disappeared from my list here. I was looking at Rico Dowdle, Jonathan Brooks.
I'm usually a Tajay Spears fan.
Jerome Ford on there as well. And all these guys were gone by the time I came over here. So I was like, I might as well settle on the tight end that I don't have and I need one. So I was happy.
There you go. Yeah, so I'm real happy. So my wide receiver room, Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr., Zay Flowers, Chris Godwin, Keon Coleman stacked with Josh Allen, and Jordan Addison as my wide receiver 6. Then I have Josh Allen as my quarterback, Kyle Pitts as my tight end, and my running backs are Tony Pollard and Jerome Ford. Again, I'm not the biggest Pollard fan. I'm usually taking Spears over Pollard. I have so many shares of Spears. I wanted to get a little unique here because I don't really have, I guess knock on wood, lucky enough, I don't really draft from the 12 spot too often. So I don't really have a lot of exposure to some of these guys like Zay Flowers, again, Tony Pollard. I have a lot of Jerome Ford, and I'm usually not taking Josh Allen either. So I felt like I'm getting kind of a unique kind of build, at least for myself, so that I don't miss out maybe on some guys that I might be typically fading at different spots. So I kind of really like my team right now. What do you guys think in the chat? Josh Allen, Tony
Be on
Pollard,
this
Jerome
team.
Ford, Puka, Marvin Harrison.
He was poo-pooing the 12th spot.
I was, and actually, yeah, I feel like I kind of came out with something pretty decent here.
I just quietly pulled off the double stack. I got Jared Goff as the backup QB.
There you go.
To stack with Amon Ra. I got the CJ Stroud with Nico Collins stack. And Joe Mixon in there as well. And I'm going to try to look to see if I can get Dalton Schultz next. And triple up on that stacks here. It's all about Houston right now on this one.
So I'm going to Zach Charbonnet and Ty Chandler. A couple of receiving backs here. If there is an injury to the guy ahead, they should have the clear RB1 role. So nice kind of handcuff type guys to go with Jerome Ford and Tony Pollard. So I actually don't mind this team.
So should I go for the stack or should I go for another running back? I only got 3 running backs.
What's your team looking like?
Joe Mixon, Ramondre Stevenson, and Chase Brown.
Ooh.
So should I go for like Zeke, Austin Eckler, possibly doing some things, renewing life in Washington? I don't like Nick Chubb. That's why
it's still too early for Chubb for me.
And I just got sniped for Schultz.
Ooh.
So
dang.
that makes my decision.
Oopsie though.
Maybe I'll take Zeke, I guess I suppose here, see what happens with
that. I don't like that pick.
Yeah, then what do you think? What are we going then here? You gotta hurry up. Tyler Algier?
Me personally is Algier. Yeah, that's who I was gonna say.
It took Chubb. Oh, damn it. It took Chubb. Auto picked it. Oh, damn it.
Dang it. I mean, just hopefully he comes back, right? But yeah, to me, it would have been Algier. That's who I was actually debating. Ty Chandler over Algier. I could have just maybe went Chandler and Algier, but I think Zach Charbonnet actually might have like a decent kind of like flex role. Might find the end zone a random week, in best ball. Don't have to worry about when to start him. And then again, just as if you're handcuffed to Walker should anything happen. So, and same thing with Ty Chandler and backing up Aaron Jones in that offense. So yeah.
He's not coming back though.
I do need a quarterback.
I think he's gone right there. Told you he was going to come back. Damn it.
Who, Algier? Yeah. And then Eckler went right after. Zeke went after that. And those two guys have shields, so if they're taking Eckler,
you got to be ready to pivot out here when they get sniped and you can be like in the headlights,
Yep. And that's why we do this. Stripe drafters, again, all these guys with shields in here. That means they're 500 or 1,000 plus drafts. So yeah, got some sharks in here in the room. There goes Jalen Wright.
Is that not how much money they won? They just did a lot of drafts?
Yeah, you get the badge for the drafts, for how many drafts you complete. So,
how many think you got?
I think I'm like around 250 to 300.
Damn, I'm nowhere near that.
Yeah, I still have a while to go. And that's why I'm trying to hit 100. I'm only like 50 so far this year. Last year I did 69. I like 50 something this year. I think the year before that I only did like 40 or 50. And then like the very first year I did like 80 something. So yeah, I think I'm like in that like 200 to 300 range.
Or Ricky Pearsall. Jaleel McLaughlin or Ricky Pearsall? What do you think?
What's that?
Jaleel or Ricky Pearsall? It's Jaleel. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my bad. I was reading something else.
Got sniped.
Yeah, McLaughlin is... Yeah, that's who I actually had queued up, Ray Davis. But just to go with my Buffalo stack. Jaleel McLaughlin, my number one drafted player on Underdog Fantasy right now. Exposure. I just think he's been one of the best values. You're taking him here in the 13th. Yeah. On all those shares I have him, I was getting him literally like 15th or later. He's even jumping up a bit.
Yeah, he's climbing up now, right? People are
even though Jamonte's jumping up as well too, so I don't know who's falling to make all that happen. So yeah, and I did totally miss out on K-Dot, and of course, oh no, he's way down there still. So we're gonna go 4661.
It's on you.
Yeah. Might just throw a Sticky Ricky, Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, you see, you didn't want me to take Ricky. That's why you weren't bringing up Ricky.
And I think I'm going to go Ricky and Bateman here just to get, because it gets even worse from here. So should Ayuk get traded, that could be okay. And then we'll go Bateman just in case it's him. We'll mess up whoever has Lamar. Go from there. Probably should have been looking quarterback at that point, but we'll see if I can get Otten and Baker on the way back. So what is that? 180, 181. Am I going to miss it? Oh, yeah, I'm going to miss it. Probably should have been right there that I took them. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they'll make it back. All right, well, we shall see. Frankie.
I get Conklin or I'm gonna go Conklin.
Nice pick.
Oh wait. Oh, there it goes. I did it. Okay. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, nice pick.
That
Nice
was
pick.
makes me nervous.
Ooh. See, that's how you know it got crazy. We stopped going in the chat. That's when we started having to think.
Yeah. Something's going on. Jaleel. That's what's up, right? Take Jaleel.
There it is. So I think we left off here. Raven says, should I drop Bo Nix for Russell Wilson? He has Lamar and Bo. Lamar has the same bye. He also has Ayuk. If Ayuk is traded to the Steelers, he'll have the rest in Ayuk stack. I would hold on to. I mean, I guess so. I'm not really worried about bye weeks so much
Scroll
now.
down
You
on
never
again
know
on
what
the screen.
happens. Oh, good call. We weren't too far behind that time. Good job. So yeah, so for Ravens, I mean, you never know, man. Like Lamar could get hurt like week 2, and I'd rather have Bo Nix than Russ. So I wouldn't worry so much about the bye week right now. And who knows? By the time, I mean, when's Lamar's bye week? Baltimore, yeah, they don't even have a bye week until week 14, bro. So like, who knows who's going to be starting by week 14? So I'm keeping Bo Nix. I'm not dropping him for Russ. And when it comes to week 14, you might already have your seed locked up, and you could just start nobody and take a 0 in that spot and be good. Or just grab whoever's on the waiver wire and throw them in there, and because you already have it locked up. So with the week 14 bye in Lamar, I'm going to take my chances, keep Bo Nix. He's looked good. And we'll see what happens. I'm just not a Russ believer, even though he's like QB4 last year or whatever. And I just took Higgins, so don't hate me, but still. Tresner says Higgins, yuck. What do you think, Frank? Bo Nix or Russell Wilson? You're about to pick
Bo Nix Bo Nix just took the starting job over there.
Baker.
And it sounds like he might lose his job. Should I take Aaron Rodgers?
What?
I'm gonna take Marshall.
This guy took Baker because he messed up and took 2 quarterbacks on the same bye. Baker should have fallen to me. That's not fair. And he has a shield. He's not supposed to draft guys on the same bye. Oh,
better. Didn't know any better.
Do better.
But yeah, I mean, I'll take my chances with Knicks. Honestly, at the end of the day, Russell didn't look that good. What I seen the other day, it didn't look that good. He could lose his job to Fields, and then what do you got? You got nobody. Whereas they'll just take their punches with Bo Nix. Being a rookie, he'll have to stay out there, and he doesn't look that bad.
Yeah. Gosh, that sucks. I might have to take Bo Nix right here too. I'm gonna go with you. Just go a little Bo Nix. So I don't want to take Sam Darnold. I don't want to take Rodgers.
Rodgers?
I needed a quarterback. I'm good at wide receiver. I could use another running back, but these guys kind of just handcuff guys. I would have taken Rodgers, but he and Josh Allen share the same bye week. That week 12, that dreaded week 12 that I was telling you about.
Yeah. I'll take it. If Aaron Rodgers falls to me, I'll take him.
Yeah, because you have Conklin. Of course, I had Rodgers and Naughton available to me. I didn't have Rogers and Conklin or Baker and Otten. I had the mix match, so that kind of sucked. Nice stack. And then is Malachi Corley still there? Yeah, I don't know if he'll
Yeah.
make it back to you, but
Oh, he's not coming back. There's
oh
no
yeah,
way.
he literally as soon as I
Yeah,
spoken
right.
into existence.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna come back.
You know, sneaky pick though too might be Alan Lazard. Literally not drafted if you want to get like super unique, and like that could be the
Oh yeah, he's
Puka
on the team now.
Yeah, he's
like the
kind of
only
the
guy
two.
that-
Like he's
that-
like it's Garrett Wilson and who? Do you think they're
Yeah.
gonna put it? Aaron Rodgers is Aaron
I'll put him
Rodgers
up as
doesn't
the
like
last.
rookie wide
I'll put it
receiver.
as the last pick. Nobody's even gonna look at that guy.
That's what I mean. Like so that could be like one of those like sneaky picks. Like Lazard had to come with them, right? They paid him a good contract, and he kind of just was off the radar. Obviously, when Rodgers got hurt, but Lazard's gonna. And Lazard's also like 6'4", like he's tall, bro. Like he's a good red zone target. Like, and Aaron Rodgers loves him.
Aaron
They have a
Rodgers would throw
rapport.
to him. Yeah.
Yeah, like he'll throw to him, and you can't throw to Garrett Wilson every time, which is why I love Conklin in the first place, because it's going to be, I think Garrett Wilson, and then Conklin will have his 87 targets. I think Brees Hall will probably be right in there with like 70 targets, and then there's still someone else that's going to need to get like a good 80 to 90 targets, and that could be Alan Lazard or Malachi Corley. Maybe they split, but maybe they're talking about Xavier Gibson. So those two guys you could look as a round 18 pick rank to kind of consider. Go all in on the Jets there.
Right.
If you want. $17 and $18. What do I need? Kind of need a running back.
I got 6 of those. I need another wide receiver. I think I'm gonna take Roman Wilson here. Take a chance on that guy. And then my last pick will be Alan Lazard, and that'll be that.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go Roshan Johnson here, get my 5th running back.
And with
And
Conklin,
then-
I have the Aaron Rodgers Conklin stack too.
Yeah, that's where we just spent like 5 minutes talking about it.
I didn't know you were talking about my guy. Never mind. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, we're just talking about the Jets super stack with you over there.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. You can complete that stack even better with that
With Lazard,
that
with
guy,
somebody else,
either
I think.
Lazard or that's how that whole thing started.
Yeah,
Anyway,
okay, I get you. My bad.
let's see. All right, so I'm
That's
going
perfect.
Roshan for sure, and then I can either
Johnson.
grab a 3rd tight end
You don't want to get
or
Elijah Mitchell?
nah, the fool can't. Like that bro didn't. So like he didn't even play last year because he kept getting hurt in practice. Like not even a game.
In
Practice.
Practice?
Yeah. Like,
You
practice.
say practice?
Like he couldn't even make it through practice, bro. Like he's not gonna get a shot in a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. What
Poor
you're saying.
guy. I hate to talk shit on him, and I liked him too, man. I really liked him. I think I'm gonna go Gesicki. Let's just get another
This is
tight end
tired.
in there.
He's so sorry.
Attached to
Williams
Burrow
getting
at least.
90
We'll see.
targets. Isn't out of
That's
the
all right.
question. Wait, did I just say Mike Williams? I was zoning out.
Oh yeah, I guess Mike Williams is there too. Maybe you shouldn't grab
Is that
Lazard.
Fragile Mitchell?
I don't think
that's right. He is fragile.
only because like I literally don't think Mike Williams is gonna do anything. Like he's gonna get
I
hurt
literally
first.
never take Mike Williams.
Yeah, and then it'll be Lazard. So I'd still take my chances with Lazard. That's the $200,000 move. No one's. I don't like Mike Williams, man. We'll see.
Oh, Shipley. Jalen Wheeler. Here's my Lazard that you were talking about. I'm done. This is a much better draft for me. I felt way better on this one.
Oh, we got
down my tree.
Mahomes in here. What's up? How's it going?
So I
Like
had
10 minutes
started
late on that.
4 wide receivers. Amon-Ra, Nico, DJ, and Michael Pittman. I get my first running back in Joe Mixon in round 5. CJ Stroud in round 6. I could get the stack with Nico. Come back with another running back in Ramondre Stevenson and Chase Brown. Get Romeo Dobbs there in the 9th. My first tight end in David Njoku. Get another stack in Jared Goff and Amon-Ra coming in here. come back with Nick Chubb. That's the auto pick somebody was asking about. That was the mess up right there.
Oh
Shepard
yeah,
Mooney.
yeah, I forgot.
That's the one I messed up a little bit, but we'll live with it. Still came back with Jaleel McLaughlin,
You did go
high side
Lazard.
up guy. I did. Yeah, I did. Why not? Shit.
Nice.
I mean, it's the last pick, anyways. I mean, like, why not take a shot? Tyler
$200,000
Conklin.
shot.
I mean, you could. I mean, you got to look at it this way. The way I look at it is that he's going to get some points, if not more than the guys that are on left on the board. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we believe in anything we're talking about, he's definitely at least going to get the same as the guy next to him. You know what I mean? Jalen Naylor and Jalen Hyatt right here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, or DJ Shark or Luke McCaffrey that just got taken.
That's actually
later.
a pick I take too, DJ Chark.
Yeah,
Because it
I
could
don't
be him
hate
and
him.
Palmer
He's looking pretty good
with
over there.
Ladd in the slot. Ladd's only been in the slot, and we know Harbaugh doesn't really throw the slot. Like usually, there's never a slot on the field, so we'll see how that all plays out.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Herbert injury, but yeah. I just
Who's the
like
last
Chark
pick?
because
The
in that
last pick was
offense, you can
those
get
up.
that play action, right? You get that play action, that deep shot, and best ball, DJ Chark. Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm looking for. So
The last
yeah.
pick froze on me.
Anyway.
I guess we didn't get to find out.
All right, well, let's get out of here, man. That was a lot of fun, bro.
Hey, hold on. Let me finish off reading the team here.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, anyways, we left off with Jaleel McLaughlin. Then we ended up going Tyler Conklin in the 14th. Then Marshawn Lloyd, another guy that I have my eye on here. He's another guy that we were mentioning earlier, late pick that I've been trying to grab a lot of. Aaron Rodgers here as my QB3 at this point. But I just wanted to stack some guys, and it was just best option available at this point. There was like really not much out here that I would say I'd be happy to take over him anyways. Um, Roman Wilson, I need to take a flyer on that guy, and then
Bills guy.
And we were just talking about Alan Lazard and why we just took a flyer on that. So I mean, the last 3 picks here is it's just kind of let's see what we can find that next guy, or at least get a guy that's scoring.
So how'd you like it overall?
I liked it a lot better than the other one. I'll tell you what, I'm really happy about this one. I'm really happy about this one compared to the last draft. I totally messed that up. But even with that whole one little error in Nick Chubb, but that was so late, it didn't matter. Like it was okay. I needed a running back anyways, and like I'm not gonna hate on it so much. I'm not gonna dwell on it, and be like, oh, that ruined my draft. Nah, it was fine. You know what I mean? Like this top of the core of my team is set and done. By that time, that even happened anyway, so I'm like happy with that. I even got all the stacks and everything. Way better draft. Like I think I have a shot at getting some money on that.
Ooh, it's calling his shot. I like it, Frank. I like it.
So
I like
I
it.
really like the other ones that we got.
There you go. All right, I'll go through my team real quick since you went through yours.
Yeah. I mean,
try to see which one was bigger. So I was drafting at the 12th spot. Again, wasn't too happy about that. But I actually, like I was kind of saying in the middle of it, I don't think I finished as strong as I wanted to. I think I know where I messed up. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with this team. So we go Josh Allen, obviously putting all my eggs in that basket. Just grab Bo Nix to cover. So we'll see what happens there. But again, just kind of got a guy for the week. But Tony Pollard, Jerome Ford, after basically going 6 wide receivers, a tight end, and a quarterback. So still get Pollard, Ford, Zach Charbonnet, Ty Chandler, Roshan Johnson. Wide receivers, which is where I felt like I gained some advantage here. Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr., Zay Flowers, Chris Godwin, Keon Coleman, Jordan Addison, then little Ricky Pearsall and Rashad Bateman. So 8 total wide receivers. And then my 3 tight ends here are Kyle Pitts, Cade Otton, and Mike Gesicki. Gesicki was just my last pick. I don't know. Has the same body with Gis Pitts, but yeah, it's whatever. Obviously, my eggs are in the Pitts and Allen's baskets, and those guys are just kind of there. Obviously, if either one of them get hurt, this team's going to be lit on fire anyway. That's why we do multiple entries, guys. That's why we do multiple. I'm 5 in so far on this one. How many have you done of this one so far? Was this your first 2?
Just these 2, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it just dropped the other day, so yeah. All right, cool. So we'll stop sharing that. So yeah, man. So we're almost coming up on the 2-hour mark. Been a little late here, but it was fun. We had a lot of people in the chat, so we really appreciate it, you guys. Keep your questions coming. If we did miss anything in there, we do apologize. But just come back with us. We'll be here on Friday. Ask your question again. We do like to get to as many chats as we can. But when we are drafting for real money here and a chance to win $200,000, don't hold it against us. If we weren't paying too close attention to the chat, just because we were trying to pay a little more attention to the draft. But as you can see, we still even messed up in a couple parts because we are trying to let you guys in on what we're thinking and how we're building these teams. And even if it cost us $5, we wanted to be here to do that for you guys. So you guys didn't have to waste the $5 and let us do it for you. We'll put in that work, roll our sleeves up for you guys, man, so that you guys can come out here and do your thing with us here. So had Raven saying W stream, it was fire. I see you guys Friday. Ravens is in the semis, so he's excited. So there we go. I got Joe Ortiz, got you 420 saying good show. Thanks, fellas. I got Tresner in here saying thanks, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, Joe saying he hopes it makes it on Friday. So Joe's trying again, which is why he was asking for those results already. So those will come tomorrow. Joe Ortiz is got you 420.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he's in our Geeting League. He's at the 11th spot.
Yeah, I know where he's at. Yeah.
So he's picking right before me there.
I don't want to say nothing about that. I haven't looked at the draft yet.
He's there. All right. So he says,
I'm gonna look right after this.
There you go. You'll be there, gang. So yeah, just set him up. Thanks. Back at you. All right. So we got the love man here at Get Right. So yeah, let's we'll end it here, guys. From all of us over here at Get Right. Again, make sure you guys use that promo code Get Right if you guys are jumping in these best ball drafts. What we just did again. So
is there Michigan on there?
Oh, go ahead. I think it is, right?
Yeah,
let us know.
It's in there.
They just added Michigan. Nino, if you're still, was it Nino?
Yeah.
Or was it someone else? Yeah, I think it was Nino.
Here's the week
so yeah, they're there.
Underdog.
There you go. So yeah, we're not going to do the whole read. We'll throw that stuff up there for you guys here. We'll get this thing in and just go sign up. Use that promo code Underdog or promo code Get Right on UnderdogFantasy.com. Download the app. Make your first deposit, and you'll get a 50% deposit match now up to $1,000. We have to say that. Back when I signed up, I only got 100. I got 100% match, but it was max at $100 is all I got. Now they will match you up to a 50% match. You can deposit $2,000 and get a max of $1,000 in bonus cash for that. So if you have the means to do it, take advantage of it. They're giving out money over here, guys. Come get in these mocks and these pick'ems with us. So other than that, man, Frank, you got anything else? 15 more days, my guy.
It's nothing. One more next week. When we're Best Ball Mania 5, a $25 win. That's the last one.
There we go. We'll finish out strong, man. It'll be my 6th one. So we'll get it in there. Hopefully we got the $1.5 million winner in there. I'll take second. Second's not bad either. So there we go. All right, man. So we'll get out of here from all of us at Get Right, man. Again, make sure you guys are paying attention to our boys. Our affiliate channels, Kendall and Phil, over on the Fantasy Football Tavern and the Extra Point. So make sure you guys check them out. The links are down in the description. For Dustin, for Classic, for Tycoon, for Phil, for Kendall, for Frank, and myself, I'm Rasta. We will see you guys on Friday with our semifinal round 4 live stream Superflex mock draft. We'll see you guys there. Have a good night.
Peace
and
out.
We'll see you soon. Peace out.
Marking nothing, but I tune every Friday. Strategies provided.